Welcome to the Cup Night channel. My name is Shane, and today I will be doing an auto drawing and tarot reading for you in order to see what is going on in the collective. Today I'm going to be connecting with the energy of the planet Mars, so you might want to check your natal chart and see where your Mars placements are for additional clarity. I do have some $5 personal readings available, or I'll do an auto drawing tarot reading as well, specifically for you. Details in the description below if you're interested. Thank you for being here today. I'm going to speed this drawing part of the video up, and then we'll get into the message. Here we go. Okay, so this one is pretty exciting. It looks like a map from the top down to me, this being like a coastline and this water here. And I'm picking up on this like sense of adventure and also a release of information, something that was hidden, possibly like a spy. I picked up specifically on a mole and it being upside down. So like, it's like the mole has been defeated almost, is kind of the energy that I'm picking up, or revealed. I'll just run through some of the random letters and numbers I saw from this angle first. So I have a capital CH and then a lowercase r. The word run, either quittin', like I'm quitting my job, or quietin', like to, shut somebody up, or something slowly getting more quiet over time. And then I saw a K7, but the K was backwards. And of course, ghost line here, choppy waters, a net. An area of interest, like this section here is marked off, specifically an area of interest. A top-down view, like I was saying, this kind of looks like a map to me. An apathetic whale here, you can kind of see this whale shape, and it just looks very like disinterested in whatever is going on here. The upside-down mole right here. An adventurous smirk. It's kind of a very abstract little like smiley face thing here, but it stood out to me. Yeah, so adventure, new information, letting go, and I wrote spy revealed. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. And this theme kind of repeats from all the angles. Oh, the cats are getting angry at each other. Hold on just a second. Sorry, guys. No. Y'all stop. Go. Go. Go do something else. Go. 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 Lenny. No. Oh. They like to fight with each other sometimes. Yeah, so this idea of maybe like territorialness coming through here, especially with this map idea. Alright, so from this angle I picked up on, I got RR, so it made me think of the Double R Diner, like from Twin Peaks. And yeah, for any of you who know, that show is all about paranormal mystery and adventure. I got a big letter L here, GG, could be initials or like good game, like something's over. Picked up on CL, the first thing that came to my mind was "see you later," like an acronym for that, or it could also be initials. I also got R.L. Stine, which made me think Goosebumps, the author of the Goosebumps franchise. A lonely animal, which I was kind of seeing in this shape here. A seahorse, but not like an actual seahorse, like a horse that can swim in the sea, like you could ride on it and it could carry you across the water almost like a Pokemon or something. A sailboat. And, oh yeah, I got YYZ, which is a song by Rush. And I looked into it a little bit more because I was like, okay, well, that's very specific. So it was released on February 12th, 1981. That could be specific or good information for somebody. It was on the album Moving Pictures. And I read a little bit about the song. It's actually, the rhythm of the song is Morse code. That mimics the Morse code the Toronto Pearson International Airport would play over their speakers, which would be code for YYZ. So they would play a rhythm that meant YYZ in Morse code. So Rush used that idea to make a rhythm for the song. So throughout the song, there is a rhythmic Morse code that constantly repeats YYZ. So that airport, the Toronto Pearson International Airport, could be significant for someone here, or something being encoded, or maybe you're in a rush, maybe you're rushing towards something, maybe you're running late to get to the airport, or maybe you're in the airport but you're about to miss your flight. I don't know. Something about rushing and adventure here, or traveling. But once again, adventure coming through, paranormal concepts, and this idea of codes or encoded messages. All right, and then from this side, we got, I picked up on the UK, which, United Kingdom. I got West, a lowercase r, 777, repeating sevens all over the place. I couldn't help but see that. I was picking up on pirates. And also X marks the spot, because this does still seem to be a map even from this direction. I see a giant X right here, which was kind of coinciding with this like marked off location I was picking up from the beginning. So somebody could be going on an adventure to find something specific, some kind of treasure or creature or something unknown, following a map of some kind. I was picking up on seagulls because these little humps, they kind of look like seagulls flying over the water in this area. A harbor. The initials MNJ, or it could be an acronym. Nothing came to mind for me for that one. I got the word axe. So chopping wood is the first thing I would think of. Preparation, stocking up on supplies, that kind of thing, or cutting something out, letting yourself go from something. Here, these were kind of looking like cliffs to me along a coast, and then that made me think of the Loch Ness and the Loch Ness Monster. So some kind of mythical treasure hunt or mysterious treasure hunt of some kind. And then finally on this side, number sevens again, CK. I immediately thought of Louis CK. Motherhood, I was seeing this kind of like human shape here, pregnant belly, boob here, and then there's kind of a person inside of the belly here. And to me, they kind of look like they're rope climbing or like tugging on an umbilical cord or something. Yeah. And then also, I was picking up on a shamanic figure here, so I wrote shaman. And a dancing bull right here. Kind of looks like a bull doing a dance move. The number 71213, which was in this area, and that reduces to a 5. So change, transformation, breakthrough, conflict, that kind of stuff. But yeah, new life, transformation, spiritual attunement. So kind of like dancing with the rhythm of life. Bulls represent forward movement. In markets, they represent upward movement, gains, that kind of thing. Yeah. Okay. So overall, big sense of adventure, mystery, treasure, intrigue, somebody being spied on. Like, this is like a novel. If this is happening in your life, please do let me know in the comments below, because yeah, I bet you have a very interesting life. My life does not feel like this currently, but this could be maybe on the horizon for some of us. Yeah, let's dig into the tarot. I pre-shuffled the cards, and it's funny because the Fool is on the bottom, and fresh start, new adventure. That goes completely in line with all of this. But yeah, let's see what else we get here. Spirit, what is this mysterious adventure about? Shout out to the channel. Got the Knight of Cups coming through. Imagination. And then we have the Five of Wands. So there's the 5 coming through. Disagreement, some kind of conflict associated with this here. All right. All right, Spirit, what is this adventure about? What is going on here? Some of you may be writing short stories that are about adventures like these, paranormal adventures or treasure hunts, that kind of thing. That seems to be coming through to me. All right. So let's see here. What is this adventure about? We have the Ace of Wands. Something new. The Hermit. Okay. Yeah. And the 8 of Swords. Wow. Okay. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles on the bottom. All right. So this seems like an idea. This is an adventure that somebody is like dreaming of. Like, you may be stuck kind of inside somewhere, been doing a lot of self-reflection, you've been restricted in a lot of ways, you've been doing some hard work, some inner hard work, maybe a lot of journaling, yeah, and you're kind of dreaming of this sense of adventure. You're wanting something like this to come in, to set you free from where you find yourself now. Ooh, 6 of Wands, victory. Yeah, this is like public recognition, venturing out, being seen in the world successfully, and it's right underneath the 8 of Wands, which is all about doing the hard work. And yeah, and the Ace of Cups, emotional fulfillment. 6 of Pentacles, sharing. Yeah, this idea of giving and receiving, especially physical things like money or other things that can be traded. Oh, and there's Death, transformation. And 9 of Cups. Wow. Okay, and Judgment, a calling. Okay, yeah. I'm just going to go ahead. This feels like adventure is right around the corner to me. So wherever if you find yourself kind of in hermit mode right now, and you've been feeling this energy of like, I want to go out and do something new and have an adventure and find unknown mysterious things and learn more about the world and myself, by going out and traveling and meeting new people, this feels like it is like, yeah, it's out there. It's right around the corner. Here, let's see. What is the... Let's see here. What do I want to ask? Okay, yeah, we have Hanged Man on the bottom here. So yeah, holding pattern, pause. Definitely a lot of self-reflection. You got the same third quarter moon on both of these cards. Okay, so heavy energy of being stuck in place, and this kind of like passionate desire to want to be set free from your restrictions, where you've been stuck. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Oh, motivation, Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is that energy to kind of take what you know and run with it. Contemplation. Once again, this is a card of kind of just like sitting still. Sitting still in your current circumstances. Oh, and there's the Chariot. Okay, forward movement. Okay, what else do we need to know about this? I mean, what is this area of interest on the map that I was picking up on? The X that's marking the spot, Spirit. What is that related to? Oh, okay, we got a lot coming out here. So we got the King of Wands on the bottom with leadership. The Queen of Wands, so we have the King and the Queen of Wands. Confidence. Here, let me move these up. Confidence, Page of Cups, possibility, Four of Swords, Sanctuary. Yeah, this is, well, for one, creativity coming through heavy. Four of Wands, celebration. Yeah, and you have Four of Swords, Four of Wands, sanctuary and celebration. I mean, the fours are speaking of like, you know, a home, like a home base, especially with sanctuary. And then the Four of Wands with celebration, that's all about like, could be a homecoming or even a going away, like a going away party kind of energy. And the Four of Swords being on top of the Eight of Swords, it's like you're stuck. The place where you are is not like a bad place to be. Like, it is a sanctuary in many respects, but it's still like you're trapped here in this sanctuary. Like, you know there's more out there. You have the confidence, you have the leadership, you're aware of the possibilities that are out there, but yet you're still here. Yeah, this message seems to be pretty clear. There is adventure out there, but we're stuck. So I'm going to ask, how can we get unstuck? How can we embark on this adventure? All right, Queen of Cups. That's a very interior energy. Let's get a couple more to see what goes along with it. Knight of Wands. One more. Okay. And the Chariot, yeah. Okay. So let's see here. Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands, the Chariot. I mean, Queen of Cups is all about your being in tune. Oh, and the High Priestess on the bottom. So double confirmation about your intuition. Because the Queen of Cups is like very intuitive, very in touch with how she feels, what she knows is right. And the High Priestess is just confirming this is about the inner knowing within you. The Knight of Wands is like, yeah, taking action, a force of nature. This is making it happen with your creative energy. And the Chariot is forward movement, determination, heart-led actions, bold actions forward, especially paired with the Knight of Wands. So this is acting on your intuitions. That's what's going to lead you to this adventure. That's what's going to give you this forward movement. So if you don't know what to do, go within. And that will be your guide to this adventure, to this world of intrigue and mysteries and treasure and strange creatures and Cliffs, coastlines, choppy waters, sailboats. Yeah, yeah, it's all within you. The inner compass, yep. And that goes perfectly with this map theme we have coming through and this adventure theme. Let's see what's under the High Priest. The Empress. Oh, hey, speaking of pregnancy, and that seems to keep coming up for my intuitive nudges and my readings. Yeah, something new is being birthed, or, I mean, this could be an actual pregnancy for someone in your life. Most likely both things. Yeah, King of Swords. Yep. Action with clarity. And Nine of Cups again. And still with Judgment. Calling, yeah. Satisfaction by following your calling, your inner calling. But it takes work, which it seems like you've been doing, and there is victory in this work. Yeah, there's emotional fulfillment and victory in your work if you follow your calling. Okay. I mean, that's pretty obvious, but this energy is like here, right? So let's get some advice to close this out, because this is exciting, but it's like, you know, it's that question of like, how close is it? Like, how far away am I from this adventure? Because it can be pretty frustrating, especially if you've been stuck in a holding pattern for quite a while, like I feel like I have been. So yeah, I love this message. It's very exciting, but I'm like, you know, well, win. I don't, you know, we can't really know when things are going to happen, but I'm just going to ask anyway and see what comes out. Spirit, when is this energy, like, it feels like it's here, like it's like right around the corner, and is that correct? Are we close to this? Okay, yeah, we have death, transformation, Ten of Pentacles, yeah. Oh yeah. Yep, massive endings, massive transformation, closing out the old, accomplishment. I mean, yeah. What's on the bottom? The world, fulfillment, yeah. Yep, the world, literally, adventure. I mean, a map, the world, Ten of Pentacles, death. Yeah, major ending here. The Hierophant joining together, Page of Wands, new ideas, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Swords, there's that stuck in the middle energy, Three of Pentacles, collaboration. So it seems like there may be some kind of collaborative event that comes through that breaks this kind of like holding pattern. That starts, you know, the wheel turning, new ideas flooding in, partnerships, closing out of whatever this cycle is. But very strong confirmation that this is close, I would say. Of course, always use your own intuition. But yeah, I love to see this. So, all right, I think that's all that needs to be said about this one. Yeah, let me know down below if you're feeling this energy too, or how this relates to you. Definitely give the video a like, please, if you enjoyed it. And yeah, if you want a personal reading from me, check the description for details. Other than that, thank you so much for being here with me today. Yeah, I had fun with this one. So take care of yourselves. Keep your heart open. Bye.